us, the holidays usually bring happiness and joy, but for a lot of other people around, it brings up stress and loneliness.
Unfortunately. So joining us this morning, we have psychologist Dr. Rachel Needle with ways to beat the holiday blues. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Oh, we're always happy to have you. So tell us some of the top things we need to do to kind of put this in our own lives and make it practical.
So there's a number of things that you can do to keep your stress lower and keep your spirits high during the holidays. So the first I'd say is don't overdo it. So don't go into people-pleasing mode and try to do everything for everyone else. Instead, prioritize what's important and get that stuff done. And remember that the holidays isn't about, remember what it's really about, and it's not how much money you spend or how much you do. The next thing I would say is accept people for who they are and set realistic expectations. So don't go into a family gathering with really high expectations. You are not changing anyone. So instead, set healthy boundaries and be sure to just surround yourself with people that you care about and love.
I love that.
What about for people who are grieving over this period of time? I know that, if you've lost a family member over the last year, this can be particularly a hard time of year.
Absolutely. So I would say, do your best to stay joyful, to shift the way you're thinking. Surround yourself by people who you consider your support network. Don't isolate, which is easy to do. And if people are really struggling, I always suggest that they seek out a mental health professional. My office, Whole Health Psychological Center, has a number of them, or you can find on Psychology Today, where we're able to find someone who's a good fit.
Yeah, that's good advice. And then, so if you're talking to your family about this, or someone is really grieving and might need help, how do you break it to them without being a little too harsh?
You can just offer to be there. So listen to them, and then you can suggest that they seek somebody out. Being honest with somebody and, using I statements and feelings words is the best way to do it, but, you don't have to tiptoe around it. And for a lot of people, being thankful for what you have and focusing on that can be very helpful, because we have a tendency to get jealous and think about the things that we don't have during the holidays. But shift your thinking, focus on what take a step back, have gratitude for what you do have.
And of course, always be patient with yourself.
Absolutely. So accept yourself and appreciate yourself.
Oh, good advice.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, well.